Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. Right now we're doing a massive reorganizing of all of our various fronts here. So many different fronts and fighting on so many different areas of the world and, different troops and whatnot, redeploying all over the place as situations dictated, really mess things up. So we have people moving all over the place. I think I'm going to use some of my spare paratroopers to take out some areas in here just because it's a little bit easier bark than using Marines, which haven't even come off the production queue yet. So I think I'm going to be doing that, which means fighters down here are going to be necessary. How many we got here? 600? Let's do fighters. We got any extra jets? Strategic bombers. Bomber. We do! We have I don't know why my dog is barking. Well, we want to do this. Like 400 of them. What are you barking at? What is she barking at? She's in my bedroom barking at something. Nothing in the bedroom to bark at. If Turkey... What I think is funny is Turkey's got the biggest percentage of war goal out next to me because of how much land they occupy. They only occupy this land because I pushed it. They only occupy that land because I deemed it acceptable for them to do that. So what I'm probably going to do is a naval invasion backed up by a air assault. I think that should work out pretty well. We have pretty much unlimited control of the skies, so I don't see that being a problem. And if we should have spare room for bombers, so we can come in here and not in the MiGs. I'm looking for my jet tactical bombers. Wow, so many yaks. Apparently, it's not its own separate thing. No, that's it right there. The Aleutian 28 Mark 1. Why did I think the Aleutian 28 was the... Set limit, okay. I don't know why, but I assumed that the jet tactical bomber was the Aleutian 28 Mark 1 was the naval bomber. That's what I'm trying to say. God damn it, articulate yourself, Ben. Now, this is kind of what I expected them to do. One unit? Really? Come on, gotta put someone over there to guard them while we move on Singapore. Alright, so taking out some of these colonies down here should help with the war score a little. We're also going to be helping out with the war score by most likely nuking the ever-loving shit out of England. Let's see, sub-detection chance, research. There's not a lot left for us to do in terms of research. We are researching the bomb right now, and we're building a lot of these. Don't really care about radar that much. This is all said and done. Air is all said and done up to 1950. So yeah, we could actually start working on some of that stuff. It's not that far ahead if we wanted to. But naval doctrine is something we're super far behind on. Working on ships, landing craft. We already got the Stalingrad class up. And we're working on... we could do better models of ships if we really wanted to. Done. Pretty much done in here. Support companies... as done as I want to get them. 1950 is just around the corner, and so we could do Marines. And 1950 tech guns, we could get that going. Get AK-47s. Wasn't it amazing that the AK-47 was designed and initially constructed in 1947 and is still in use all over the world? Isn't that crazy? From my understanding, which is, relatively limited, of firearm situations, like in Vietnam especially, American guns tended to be kind of overdeveloped, too complex for American weapons tend to be designed to be used, or modern ones, in pretty sterile conditions, like M16s and the like, or at least early ones tended to jam because they're a little finicky. But guns like the AK-47 are prized throughout the world because they're rugged. They will keep running. They will just keep fighting. I could be completely wrong, though. I might be talking out of my ass. Who knows? How long is it? Well, what I love is that we're actually... we're down 3,600, 3,700, 3,800, but that's still close considering we were 16,000 tanks in the hole. And everything else we're fine on. Heavy tanks, we're making progress there. And look at that, and armored fighting vehicles. Why don't we go to production and take a look at those? That should be under infantry equipment. Okay, let's see. So we've got only one full run going. I've got these other two set up, but they're not getting done because other stuff's kind of in the way. Let's take a look at our logistics here. We've got 100,000 artillery guns stockpiled, 1 million small arms, 25,000 anti-aircraft guns. So I think we could probably take some of this stuff off. So let's take a look here. I'm actually... we're still replacing... We are technically still replacing old model guns, even though there's 1 million in reserve. So support equipment, leave that on. Advanced artillery... Let's take one of these artilleries off, because we have plenty of artillery in reserve. That'll start working on more motor vehicles. Why don't we take another one of these off? And that should shift everything down. Yeah, that's good. Take some of that artillery off so we can... Free military factories. Oh, we ran off the bottom, didn't we? So what we're going to do then is just more of these. Can we variant it up at all? No, it's basically done. I think these are damaged factories, I'm assuming. Never bothered to really look up what the red meant. But there we go. Let's take a look here because, well, you know what? Our nuclear reactors are about to start popping off, and then everything else will start repairing after that. So I think I'm just going to leave it. We got everybody down here. Still launching suicide attacks at the Brits. Looks like they're suffering from attrition. How much? Oh, shit. Well, we can look at the combat log. They're low on supply. Actually, they're pretty low on supply. I saw some pretty huge modifiers in there, though. See, jet fighters. God damn it. The air zones. God damn, these air zones. I hate air zones. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I hate them so much. I absolutely despise air zones. I really do hope sometime in the future they go back to the old system where you could just give them a radius. Just say, go over here, you know. It's really, really useful for, what's it called? Interceptors. Interceptors for bombers. Just say, intercept anybody within this radius. That would really also eliminate the problem of this. Oh, no, that's insufficient supply. The weird range thing. Just tell them to go with it. Go bomb things within your range. That way you're not taking a penalty for being outside of your range. I mean, a plane shouldn't be able to fly beyond its maximum range. It just doesn't make sense. Giving them a debuff to flying outside their maximum range? What's the point in having a maximum range if a plane could just fly past it and go, I'm basically okay. That's super heavy. So working on this. We did this. Invasion prep time minus 50%. Invasion defense plus 15%. Naval invasion capacity 40. Let's see, invasion speed plus 25%, invasion defense 50%. Might as well. Advanced landing craft, get it done. Because the next thing is England. That's what's next on the list. Is there really anything left to do? It's just the prepare. But that's not really a big deal. Prepare, move troops around. Do we ever get anybody else down here? No. I know I sent troops down here. I don't know where they went. Not a big deal, though. How are we doing over here? So, oh, Singapore actually fell? Oh, that's good. Well, now these guys will starve out. They'll take huge attrition. Stuck over here on this little island? Yeah, they're not getting any... They're not escaping from that. Maxed out our air experience again. Just let them... 26 divisions. Just let them attrition out for a little bit and then attack. So, production. Heavy fighters. We marked up the Aleutians. We can mark up the naval bombers. It's a Mark II on strategic bomber already. Jet fighters we did a mark on. Maybe the naval bombers? Oh, we actually did that once. I didn't even realize. Oh, come on, cat. You really want to rub your face on my microphone right now? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Here, just... If you want to sit on my lap, just sit on my lap and don't rub your face on everything. Can't do the transports, interestingly enough. Naval bombers, I guess? It's already got reliability and range. I mean, getting them really nice engines works out pretty well. So let's just save that. Mark II. So we'll swap these out for the Mark II. Hopefully it doesn't take a huge retooling hit. It's not too bad. So we're going from 2.2 to... Yeah, it's a bit of a hit, but not awful. We can live with it. Weird-ass cats. My animals are peculiar. Very peculiar. So let's see. These guys have infantry attached to them, so what we should probably do is like take these infantry off. So let's unassign them. There we go. And then we can start working on getting some stuff organized up. Let's see, who are you? Oh, those are my paratroopers. Nice. This army is a garrison army over in India. That's a garrison army. How do I want to organize these guys? Should I do it on screen or off screen? A little bit of organization. I guess it doesn't really matter. Kind of miss Hearts of Iron 3 these days. Oh, yeah, don't I have 4 spare divisions up here? I do. And then I have an army down here missing 4 divisions. So, there we go. So, this is definitely no longer the quote-unquote Italian front. So, you guys have orders to move down here. And you're... Of all the times you could be strategically redeploying, this is the time you decide not to do it. Thank you, idiots. Idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. So I'm thinking organizing this by like tank army and army. So like a tank, some sort of tank front. And by which, you know, armies set up to garrison. So why don't we take... You're a tank army, so why don't we... God damn it, dude. You hang out here, or don't hang out here. One or the other, please. Got him sitting down, comfortable on me, and then he, I'm gonna fuck off. And he comes back. Oh, God, I hear my... you know, hang on a second. My animals are all causing trouble. Alright, sorry, but I got one cat, like, jumping up and down on me. The other cat is in the bathroom knocking shit off the counter. And then the dog is pulling clothes out of my hamper and chewing on them. Just let them starve. So we got Filipino troop. We We got Indian troops, South African troops, Canadian troops, Irish troops, and Chinese troops. No actual British troops? Oh, like Commonwealth nations. God, this is such a clusterfuck. Turkey keeps pushing this front, too. Here, you know what? I'm thinking about just letting Turkey deal with this and pulling troops out of the region. Because I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. Delete all your orders. Well, I do have troops moving down here. Let's do this. Give them a smaller section to deal with. Let the Turks deal with the areas up here. Alright, so. What we're going to do is we're going to take the Italian front. Actually thinking of keeping the names, but just for flavor, call it the Armored Italian Front. And then we're going to make this like an armored army. So, anybody who has tanks is going to go in here. Anybody who doesn't is going to go out. I'll keep you in. You belong somewhere else, and then we'll just go and add all the other tanks into that one. Tanks. Alright, you. There we go. Infantry, infantry. Tanks. Tanks. God damn it, I built a lot of tanks. Son of a bitch. No wonder we got so far in the hole so fast. Let's see. Air invasion from here to here? You only go to here? That's the only place I got air superiority over. Did they even make a different 3D model for jets? God damn it, they're fucking lazy. Ah, God, I can't. I love Paradox. I'm so mean. I know very, very well that they are under great pressure to do things with these games. I can't hold it against them that. Well, you can. I feel like I can kind of hold it against them when they delayed it for like god awful. Who knows how long. Tanks and tanks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two and merge them together. Boom. One tank army. We're going to take one of these. Add it in there to even it out. So 24. You're right there. You know what I'm going to do? Alright, you have to select them all manually because it won't box select. Alright, now what we're going to do is select all. Get those tanks out of Africa. We don't need fucking tanks in Africa. Select. Stugat. There you go. You guys, attach. 1, 2, 3. That one. So some regular tanks and mostly heavy tanks. That's okay. You can attach to that one to organize it up. So it's basically pretty good. Oh, man, we got 24. God damn it, that's a lot of fucking tanks. 60, 72. God damn it, over 100 tank divisions. 100 closer to 120. 120 tank divisions. No wonder we need so much equipment. So we kept the Italian front just for flavor, and we called it the armored front. So all my tanks are in there. Alright, so all these armies are properly in France. That's a garrison. So I guess we could use like this, the Balkan front, as a garrison thing. So another division was overrun down here, it looks like. These guys are down here. Why don't we have them take out these British divisions? Just have them take that out so it's not a problem anymore. Who are you? You're just sitting around. Let's bring you up into Europe. That's garrison. So why don't we use the Balkan front as the garrison troops? So you're on garrison duty. You're over here. You're not on garrison duty. You are, though. You're not. You are. Alright, that's good. Central Front. Why don't we keep it alive just because I like the name? You're on garrison duty, which is these guys. You're not. Oh, those are my paratroopers. Excuse me. Where are the goddamn troops I sent over here? This army, it's just fighting over here is kind of a nightmare. Let's just tell them to cut these guys off and end this for good, hopefully. Just because I'm sick of looking at it. We lost a ship. 5 Japanese convoys have been sunk. So we can't find anybody over here. We're having a hard time finding anybody. You know, we are really, really low on our naval theory. So that might be problematic for us. Why doesn't this button just open up? Ugh, God. Feels weird to actually have to go into the like, change. There's got to be a button to open up just the research. Like a hotkey or something that I just don't know what the hotkey is. Naval tradition. That's what we're looking for. As I'm sure they're like all the way down to the bottom where I'm just flopping around at the top. Hunter-killer groups. So yeah, we're gonna get through all this. We'll get through it eventually. 30 days until we get the Tier 3 carrier done. Should we work on the Tier 3 carrier, or should we just skip it and go to the Tier 4? 200 days till we get the bomb figured out. And how many, I want to see how many armored fighting. We're only making 9 per day. Ugh. It's because the efficiency on those is really, really low. It would be nice if you could tell the mechanized divisions to use trucks instead of half-tracks as a replacement, but I don't think that's a thing. I mean, look at the different types of guns that we have available to our troops. A lot of these are captured equipment. Anything that says service rifle is captured equipment. We do have hundreds of thousands of SKSs in the field. Or in the field and in the bank. I'm sure we have millions in the field. Still got old Mosin Nagants. Oh, you know, we actually did finish our Marines, so let's take this off. We don't need more. Where did the Marines go? I don't remember. I would imagine I would put them over here somewhere. And it looks like we counted wrong. I did 22 instead of 24 balls. Oh well, 22 will do. So, do me a favor and come over here to Dunkirk. No, you're gonna, well, we need a bloop. And how about, I mean, we don't have armored, but you're good at other things. We're Ranger, Engineer, Trickster. How about that? You're gonna get a naval invasion from Dunkirk to... Should we just take a port with them? I feel like that's prudent. At least try. Here, we'll do that. So, plan it. And then what you guys are going to do is you're going to go air assault from here to here. This is not a valid province for paradrop. Why? Please move the mouse cursor over the marked area or existing paradrop. Escape to delete orders. I can only paradrop onto... air. Oh, you know what? I think it's because we don't actually have any planes here. Let's take these fighters out. And let's create a new group. I think we actually have to have the transport set here. Did I miss them? I must have missed them in here. Transports. So let's go move all equipment. Okay. So they're going to deploy equipment here. And then we'll work on it from there. I think that's how that works. Oh, pets, be nice. You be nice to each other. Got both cats and the dog over here now. I am doing something, so if you guys could be polite and quiet, that'd be great. Will it start planning before they even get there? I mean, it should. If it made sense. Yeah, it does. I was about to say, you don't necessarily need the troops there to start planning it. Poor England. Getting the absolute snot bombed out of it. Where am I? Ah, jet tactical bombers. Southern England. I should probably put regular tactical bombers in there too. So like the tactical bombers, you better have the range, yeah. Close air support. Because if we're gonna have actual operations over here, we should probably get strategic bombers, or not strategic bombers, but tactical bombers. Tactical bomber 2. So we got lots of those, okay. And then another one. Or do we, that's the TU2 should be the best tactical bomber we have. Tactical bomber 2. Yeah, tactical bomber 2. So, okay. And then what we're gonna do is once you guys deploy, I love that they did this. That you can just whip and give them pre-existing orders, so you don't have to wait for them. There we go. More bombers. More bombers. That way, when we get there, there's actually going to be people bombing the crap out of the troops, which will be nice. Okay, we are out of time. We did a little bit of reorganization to make things a little bit neater. And we're working on closing up some of these fronts so they're a little less annoying. You move there. Attack that guy. You attack this guy. Flank him. We'll wipe these guys out so I can stop worrying about that, and we can actually press down through Africa. Although, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's nice that there aren't 8 million men fighting in Africa right now. If you have enjoyed this episode, please just drop me a like, leave those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4, just subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.